Come near me now, my darling. I address you as Jesus, the one who has accompanied you through times you were unable to articulate, not as a far-off voice or a silent sky, with the clarity your heart has been longing for. I come to you now. Don't you sense it? That calm stirring that has been building within you, like a silent flood, that gradual pull in your spirit. That is who I am, that's my presence. Circling you in ways that your soul immediately senses, but your intellect is unable to fully comprehend. You didn't just happen to be here. You may refer to the methods my angels lead you as happenstance, but I call them orchestration. I can't see the questions you've carried, the tension in your chest, or the anxieties that have clouded your judgment. I have seen you persevere through nights when sleep refused to come, and days when strength seemed borrowed. I have witnessed you striving to maintain optimism in the face of situations that suggested otherwise. Hear me right now, I'm with you, and I'm speaking to relieve you of a burden that you were never intended to bear alone, not to condemn or overwhelm you worrying about stress, disappointment, failure, and the potential loss of something valuable. You wonder whether you're running out of time, falling behind, or missing something significant. As you consider your life, relationships, and aspirations, however, I tell you today with all of my heart that you are not behind. We're getting ready for you. I see all the struggles you've been waging in private, the anxieties and uncertainties no one can see or hear. What worries you doesn't terrify me either. What shocks you doesn't shake me. I am Jesus, the one who calms storms when I speak to them. This also applies to the storm that is inside of you. Hear me out, sweetheart. You are concerned about decisions, possibilities, connections, friendships, your family's future, and your own life's advancement. You seem to be navigating unknowns all the time. However, the truth is that you are not traveling alone. Even now, you are surrounded by angels who have been assigned, trained, and positioned to guard and advance you. They fought some wars for you, so you never saw them, because they were in the way of the threat. You were never aware of some risks. You have protection, you're not exposed. You're not left behind. You've experienced times when devotion felt tenuous, friendships seemed brittle, and individuals you trusted were aloof or unsure. And a part of you questions whether you'll always need to stand by yourself, guard your emotions, or question motivations. But pay attention to me. I'm bringing your relationships into alignment. Not everyone is able to accompany you on this walk. Not every voice is intended to enter your life. Not every presence is intended to remain, because angels were eliminating things that would have subsequently diverted or exhausted you. Some connections disappeared. I am aware of how painful loss is. I am aware of how painful the silence of those you love may be. However, I'm not taking away to punish you. Rather, I'm making room for new roots to grow deeper. Therefore, it won't be transient when I add. It won't be brittle when I restore it. It won't shatter when I bless it. I picture you as a stronger, clearer, more liberated version of yourself in the future. free from the constraints that once held you down. I see it all, but you don't. I'm currently reshaping the aspects of you that were weakened by fear. You've been expecting for breakthroughs, praying for miracles, and looking for indications that your life would change. I have a simple yet deep message for you. A miracle is already on its way. There is no delay, it is not refuted. My time is deliberate rather than slow. I have 3 things ready, but you are only asking for one. You're asking me to open a door, but I'm strengthening the ground beneath your feet so that you can bear the blessing without crumbling under its weight. My child, walk boldly in faith and love as you offer your $10 super thanks and support this channel. You become a part of this divine mission to spread my light and healing to many. Let your giving be an act of love and gratitude, and be surrounded by my grace. Click the super thanks button now and give super thanks at your own will. And listen as this message continues to bless your heart. You've doubted yourself more than you should. My dear, you've replayed past mistakes, disappointments, and failures, believing that they disqualify you. However, I want you to know that I am not intimidated by your background. My plans cannot be canceled by your past. You won't be defined by what broke you. You won't be constrained by what humbled you. What hurt you won't prevail. I am touching parts of you that have not completely healed, even as I speak wounds from betrayal, stress, loneliness, and unfulfilled dreams. I'm not asking you to act tough. Please come exactly as you are, because genuine strength starts where you stop pretending. Feel me getting closer. Feel the atmosphere changing around you. That's not fantasy. That's my spirit enveloping you like a pleasant glow, like tranquility that at last permeates your innermost being. My angels stand in formation around you, protecting your house, your loved ones, and your mind from the thoughts that have been troubling you. The protection I've put in place for you cannot be overcome by any threat from the future. Indeed, difficulties might arise. Indeed, tension might try to reappear. Fear may murmur, but it will no longer be able to control you. I'm teaching your spirit to soar, your heart to remain steadfast, and your head to have faith, even when things don't yet make sense. You are entering a new mental, spiritual, and emotional realm. A new confidence is emerging, a new strength is developing, and a new clarity is approaching. And it's because you're learning to walk with me through every season, not because life has suddenly become easier. Even now in the silence, in the everyday, your tale is changing. Miracles start out modest. Innovations start off invisible long before it is apparent. Transformation starts on the inside, and that change includes this exact instant. If you experience serenity in your heart right now, type "I receive your peace, Jesus." Listen one more, my love. You are not floating, you're being guided. You're not failing, you are being shaped. You are not overlooked, you are being readied for an unimaginable level of splendor. Allow this reality to slowly sink in. Allow it to stabilize your breathing, Jesus is who I am present. And right now my serenity is rising within you. Lean in one more time, beloved, because what I am going to seal into your spirit is commissioning, not just consolation. You've experienced enough nights to understand what it's like to be in the dark, but now you'll discover what it means to rise with a steadiness that doesn't crumble under strain. You'll discover what it means to breathe fearlessly without the lingering dangers of the past. You will discover what it is to have hope. I'm igniting a new fire inside of you, one of assurance rather than trying. You've prayed, but it didn't seem to be answered. You've stood where nothing made sense. You've questioned whether I was paying attention and whether you were speaking into silence. Clearly hear me, I've heard every murmur. Every tear has been saved by me. I have witnessed every instance in which you continued to walk, despite feeling broken on the inside. Your faith may seem insignificant to you, but I believe it's lovely. I refer to your progress as loyal. Even though you believe it was sluggish, you consider your strength to be erratic, while I refer to it as endurance. You have my admiration, yes. Repeat those words, you have my admiration. It wasn't because you were flawless, but rather because you continued to come back to me. Despite everything else, you kept looking for my voice, not because you had answers, not because you were always strong, but rather because you persevered despite your tremors. I raise hearts like that, I cover that kind of soul. That's the type of individual I guide. 2. Successes that are beyond the reach of human endeavor. Your upcoming season won't be the same as your last one. Once you're exhausted, you will break the patterns. Your once controllable fears will go. The worries that used to weigh heavily on your chest will no longer do so. I am removing the burden from your spirit, the confusion from your steps, and the weight from your mind. I am slowly, deeply, and steadily revitalizing you from the inside out. For the version of you that is currently awakening, blessings have been waiting. I guarded certain opportunities until your judgment became more acute. I'll rebuild some relationships in a better way, and I'll replace others with individuals who inspire you to pursue your goals. I'll open enough doors, not just one or two, to demonstrate that my favor is unbreakable. Proceed with confidence, proceed with tranquility, proceed with the assurance that you are not walking alone. My angels come before you. I put my hand on you, you are surrounded by my love. You won't be afraid of the next obstacle, which life will inevitably present, because you will understand that nothing will stand in your way, because I am with you in everything. So my dear, take a breath. Raise your head, make your shoulders stronger. You are entering a chapter that will be fashioned by grace, supported by my presence, and led by a future that will show you why every hardship was overcome and every cry was worthwhile. Go now in my tranquility, now walk with my strength, now walk with my blessing, because I always accompany you. Please subscribe to support our channel and turn on bell notification.